Hi, this is Lainey from KozyMagic. Welcome back to my channel. Here we are for the fourth video in my Book of Shadows series. What you're looking at here is actually my Dark Moon altar that I did, and because this time of year the veil is thin, so it's a really good time for divination, and the dark moon itself is a really good time for divination. And so I kind of set up a little dark moon divination altar, and I hope you like that. I love the owl. That's for wisdom in my divination. As you recall, last time I was complaining I had a little bit of a cold, but that turned into full-blown bronchitis, and so I've been really sick this past week, which is also why I'm late getting this out. But this was my dark moon altar, and I have it set up for divination because this time of year the veil is thin, and the dark moon is good for divination anyway. And so I thought that would be the perfect focus for my dark moon ritual, which we'll get to when we get to that page. You can see I set up in my index the new additions to it, and we'll go back to where we left off last time with the Mother of Blades. She's the problem solver, and I did an extra long YouTube video last time, and so I definitely had some problems to solve since I'm still new. And here is my tarot draw for the 11th. That's my sister's birthday, and we got into a big fight over football, and so we're not talking at the moment. And clearly there's a lesson there. Oh, this is the card that the Daughters of the Moon drew, and you can see it's really fancy, and so I've decided that rather than trying to copy them, I would make my own rendition of Coyote Woman so that it can help me remember. She's the trickster. She uses her tricks to teach you life lessons, and obviously there's a life lesson with my sister drawing that card on her birthday. So this is October 12th. It's the Ten of Pentacles, the harvest. And I got good news at work, so, possibly some more money coming in. So, I mean, that's, shows that hard work does pay off. This, of course, is the picture of the card that the Daughters of the Moon drew. So that's really much different from mine, but I think mine will help me remember. Now this is one of my favorites. It's the One of Cups, and it represents happiness. Now I'll show you theirs. She was actually nude in this picture, and I don't personally have a problem with nudity, but I don't know how many people viewing this might, so I covered her up. So hopefully the Daughters of the Moon won't be upset about that, but this is public, so the One of Cups represents happiness, of course, and I did have a very happy day, and so I think that fit very nicely. And then we go on to my Dark Moon. I decided to do a simple 3-card spread for that ritual. The first card being the situation, second being the influences, and third being the outcome. And so the first card was the Eight of Blades, Hakma, which I actually looked up Hakma, and it's a Kabbalah symbol. So I drew that instead because it's both for decision. This is the Daughters of the Moon version, which is, very beautiful. But this shows intelligence and wisdom and reason all go into making a decision. I thought that was really cool. So I have a decision coming up. The Two of Cups is the whirlpool, and this is their version, and you can see their version looks really stormy, and it goes with the meaning that they've given it, and it's probably the regular Two of Cups meaning, where there's emotion, conflict, anger, especially below the surface. And I'm kind of struggling with that card because for me, the whirlpool is something I have always used in my personal meditations when I want to, reach my subconscious self. And so, it's always been a very peaceful and pleasant thing for me. And so they're showing the whirlpool as, where there's anger hidden below the surface. And so then I have the question of whose anger? Is it mine or somebody else who's involved in this decision? So, that's that's pretty, you know, valid, I think. And then my third card, which is the outcome, is compassion. And of course, there's, you know, we're again with the nudity, so I covered that up for this picture. But you know, this is my version of compassion for the Six of Cups. And you know, I think that kind of answers the question about whether the anger is mine, because I think that it doesn't matter based on this reading, because whatever it is, I need to, you know, exercise compassion when making that final decision. So you know, that's my divination ritual. And then, you know, I drew the Seven of Blades meditation, and that's almost a joke because I'm taking this class which requires meditation every day. So I think that that's oh, this meditation card is so beautiful. That will see how that goes. Anyway, now on the other side, the only thing I did, like I said, I've been really sick, so I haven't done a lot. I just added in that last thing where you release the quarters. I had stated I would do that, and I did. So, once again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all the likes, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel and click like if you did. Thanks a lot.